Namaste. Hope you are doing well and hope you are continuing to be Utsahi, which means enthusiastic, and hope you are staying home and saving lives. It is hard to see that there are many people still outside while we are trying to stay home. There are others who are not really observing and heeding to the government's pleas. So this is causing more harm to the world and it makes us less hopeful about the future. So in order to help our world a little bit more and in order to make our own contribution in the spirit of being Utsahi, we have a fun challenge for you and we will explain to you at the end of our lesson today. So please do stay with us till the end. If you're not available for that duration of time, please visit our webpage once again on our Facebook page and you can watch the video, practice the yoga lesson for yourself and also listen to the fun challenge at the end of the lesson and do your part to help the world today. We are all facing tough time, but if we are together and we do our part, we will definitely get through this together. So my name is Vijaya Sannelapanawar Patil and I'm joining you from USA today. Thank you so much for joining me. We will begin with our daily prayer and please let's keep all those in mind during this prayer who are suffering the most. The people whose families are dependent on daily wages, the children around the world whose main meal of the day is the free school lunches that's provided. And at this difficult time, they may or may not be able to even go outside to get the free lunches provided by community volunteers. So it is very hard situation to many others compared to some of us. And let's also keep those real life heroes in our prayers who are trying to get us all through this. The medical professionals, the emergency response teams, the law enforcement people, the daily service people, and also the good leaders of the world. And of course, we cannot forget our researchers who are trying to find a cure for this pandemic. So, keeping all of them in our prayers, let us begin our prayer. I request you to sit at ease wherever you are, whether you are at your home sitting in a chair or lying in the bed due to a sickness or any other health issue, limited mobility. If you are old and are not able to sit up, that is absolutely okay. Wherever you are, please try to be at ease, meaning try to relax yourselves as much as possible. Do not hold any part of your body tight. Try and keep your eyes closed and make a mental note of your whole body. Make sure you are trying to slowly release all tension, all stress from your body and mind as well for these few minutes. Forget about the world, forget about all the worries. You are practicing yoga, you are here for yourself and for the goodness of everyone around you. So please keep your eyes closed as I recite the prayer. If you know this prayer that we recite during our lessons, you are welcome to say it along. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amrutangamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Firstly, when we do Namaste, we are saying you and I come close together at the heart. That is the indication of Namaste. And secondly, when we recite this prayer, we are asking God and we are trying to use our faith and be hopeful that we will all get through this difficult situation. We are saying, "O Lord, take us from falsehood to truth, take us from darkness to light, take us from mortality towards immortality. May there be peace, shanti, meaning peace, peace all around us." So, just by doing this initial prayer, sitting in silence, trying to sit at ease, trying to make the rate of breathing lower, we are already helping ourselves. Even if you are just able to listen to the lesson and try to cultivate this art of relaxation and breathing in your daily lives, it will not only help you relieve the stress and the tension associated, especially with corona, but also it will help us become stronger from within and we will be able to face this particular situation and all the other situations in our lives even better and come out stronger. So, today's topic that we will be discussing is yoga really for all? As you know, we are having these lessons as yoga for all lessons. And as we had mentioned in our previous lessons, that our Utsahi Yoga was founded more than 50 years ago on this belief that yoga is for all. Our founder, Professor Lakshman Kumar Sannalapanawar, as we call him Guruji, started when he entered his teenage, and he is 85 now. And all of us that know him know that there is no retirement for him. He will continue to practice and teach yoga till his very last breath in life. So, what do we learn from a person who has spent his lifetime in this field of yoga? Firstly, let us understand a little bit more about his journey and then we will know what the lessons are. Our Guruji Professor Sanelapanawar started in villages. So he is a pioneer in conducting free yoga lessons and awareness camps many decades ago in India when many of the people were considering yoga as a sort of a circus show or witchcraft. Yes, even in the land of its origin, yoga was not mainstream then. So Guruji started going from one village to another village, firstly on foot, then bicycle, then buses, then planes. So he took his lessons and awareness camps all the way from villages in India to the major cities around the world, like Moscow, London, many cities in USA, like Milwaukee, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Dayton, Phoenix, Austin, many places. He has taught yoga. Everywhere he has taught for everyone, irrespective of gender, irrespective of the age, irrespective of occupation. So, one lesson that we learn is yoga can be applied to everyone, be it in a rural background or in a highly urban living environment. So, Guruji has been able to teach over these 70 plus years to almost every sector of the society and communities around the world. So he started in villages, as I mentioned, and took it all the way to many cities. He taught in many educational institutions, all the way from elementary schools, colleges, to the top universities, to medical fraternity, doctors, nurses, medical colleges and institutions, to police recruits and in academies, to military schools and rehabilitation centers around the world. He has also taught yoga to politicians, government officials, state governors, to business people, merchants, and vendors from all levels of the society. And to major companies, he has given his yoga lessons in companies like GE. Also, in many of the social clubs and organizations like Rotary Club, Lions Club, JC Club. He has taught yoga to banking officials, so financial sector as well, to sports people, to musicians, dancers, even astronauts and actors. Even he has taught yoga to people who are literally talented, to old age people in old age homes, and he has never discriminated his students based on caste or creed or religion. He has taught yoga to many religious heads around the world and in their institutions. He has even taught yoga in the hospitals and especially in mental institutions as well. He has taught yoga to children and youth and middle aged people and old age or elderly, as I mentioned. So, men and women, all of them have been in his classes, and never once has anyone felt biased. So, everywhere that he has taught yoga, the common feeling is after the lessons, after the regular practice, people have come out feeling better, having positive energy, positive benefits, increase in productivity and efficiency, and an overall improvement in their health. Many have claimed to have got rid of physical and mental conditions and again a lot of improvement in overall health. So this whole lifetime of teaching yoga to everyone tells us that yoga is for all, be it any occupation, any gender, any stage of life. Whether we are physically fit, mentally fit, or we have some difficulties, we can still practice yoga. What we need to remember is depending on our individual needs and limitations and physiological abilities, we need to modify our practice to suit our needs and to gain more benefits and not be harmed by the practice of yoga. We will continue our discussion on how yoga is really for everyone. Especially, we will consider the different ages and stages in life, like from the childhood all the way to our old age, from pediatric stage to geriatric stage, how yoga can benefit us all. We will continue this discussion in future lessons, and now we will go ahead and do a revision of what we learned in our previous lessons, and then we will continue with our daily practice. So, firstly, we started off by learning what yoga is. What are the various practices in yoga? We learned that in yoga, a human being is considered unit of jiva or prana, the life force. The human being is considered a union of various units. Firstly, jiva or prana, which is a life force, deha, which is a body, manassu or the mind, buddhi, which is intellect, and and Atman, the soul. So only when we are giving good health to all these various units can we be called holistically healthy. So we learned about this and we learned about how we can make all these units healthy. And we started off learning physical cultural exercises. Prior to that, we learned the art of relaxation and art of proper breathing during these practices. Then we went ahead and learned what physical cultural exercises are and how they benefit us all. And we will also practice them once again today. We learned about the relation, the close relation between body and mind, how mind is the master and body is the servant, and how yoga's chitta vritti nirodha, how yoga can help us make our mind stronger. We will be continuing to use more Sanskrit words. Sanskrit is one of the oldest languages in the world, and many of our ancient Indian texts are written in Sanskrit, and that is where most of our knowledge of yoga comes from. So we will continue enlightening everyone about this and trying to touch and go back to our roots, trying to touch upon these concepts and trying to understand yoga in the traditional way, yet learning it in a very simple and scientific way, which is unique to Utsahi Yoga and our Yoga for All lessons. So, upon learning all this and revising all this, I believe you and I, all of us, are ready to start our lessons, practical lessons. We'll start with physical cultural exercises, and before that, let's go ahead and again sit at ease. Please try and keep your eyes closed. Try to maintain a good posture. Your back, neck, and head should be in one vertical line. Please observe the flow of your breath. Bring it to normal breathing. And then slowly go for deep breathing as we discussed in our previous lessons. Place your palms on your knees. And as you take a long, deep breath, we go ahead for a long exhalation and recitation of Om. Please inhale as long and deep as you comfortably can. Only your comfort determines your limitation. Limit of the inhalation and exhalation. Nothing else. Don't worry about counts. Don't worry about the time duration. Just inhale as long as you comfortably can. And during exhalation, just open your mouth and the lips are in the shape of an O. And you recite O, ending with lips together and the sound of Ma. Again, inhale long and deep, and during the exhalation, we will recite Om. Let's start off, please, slowly. Inhalation, during exhalation, Om. Once again, the pitch should be not too high or too low, just perfect for your listening. And then gradually with practice, we'll start feeling the vibrations associated with melodious sound of Om inside our body being generated around our navel and going all the way towards our brain and calming us down completely. Let's inhale, long deep breath. During exhalation, Om. Please sit in silence. Open your eyes. Please recite Om at least 10 to 15 times every day. As Guruji has advised us, it will not only help us in this current situation to relieve stress and strain, but also will help us improve our lung capacity and fight infections and face this situation much better. So after reciting Om, we will proceed with our physical cultural exercises. Please bring your palms in a fist and slowly stretch your fingers out. Slowly. Again, curl them up and apply gentle pressure. Stay there for just a few seconds. Slowly stretch. Let's coordinate breathing, please. Breathe in, breathe out. Now let's bring our palms together in Namaste. Breathe in, apply gentle pressure. Breathe out. Breathe in, please feel the effects of the practice. Breathe out. Now make fists of your palms. Slow rotation. Breathe in throughout the rotation. Breathe out towards the end. Breathe in, breathe out. Now in the opposite direction, always we have to do it in all directions, please. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now raise your hands parallel to the ground and parallel to each other. Slow rotation of the elbow joints. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. In the reverse direction, please, we have to make sure we are trying our best to give effects in both ways, clockwise and anti-clockwise during rotations and also all possible movements. So we took care of our joints in our finger, wrist joints, elbow joints. We will proceed to our shoulder joints. You can either sit in Sukhasana or comfortable posture, the way we were sitting before, crisscross legs, or you can kneel down here for a better range of motion. You could even stand up if that's more comfortable for you. What we are going to do is slow, gentle movements and rotation to our shoulder joints while breathing in, please. Breathe in, breathe out, and relax. Breathe in, breathe out, and relax until your breath goes out, please. Now in the reverse direction, breathe in, breathe out, and relax. Once more, breathe in, breathe out, and relax. Now we will proceed to all the, basically we are first giving physical cultural exercise to all the extremities. So after we have taken care of our hands, we will take care of our feet and toes. So extend your legs, please. Place them slightly apart. Make sure you're completely relaxed, not holding any part of your body tight before you put our body or parts of our body in action. First, relaxation. Now, simple flexion and extension, please. Forward bending, backward bending. Forward bending, and then stay there for just a few seconds. And backward bending, again, stay there for just a few seconds while feeling the effects of the practice. Now you can keep your legs further apart, as far apart as you can, comfortably. Now rotation of our ankles, slow rotation while breathing in and breathe out towards the end, please. Breathe in, breathe out. Now and relax always after. Until the breath goes out, please continuing relaxing. During the lessons, because of limited time availability, I will be going a little faster and also just doing 2 sets of each practice. But while you're practicing it for yourselves, please do take time to practice as long as you can do every day. do more counts of each practice, especially the ones that you're feeling a lot of relief from. So, and also make sure you try your best. You don't have to be perfect right in the beginning. You try your best to relax as much as you can, and also end of every practice when we say breathe out, you have to go ahead and relax until the breath goes out. So one last time, please. We will do reverse direction rotation. Now bring your legs together. Now we will proceed to movements for our neck. Just taking care of all possible movements. Firstly, breathe out while bending forward. Anytime we have a little bit of pressure on the airways, thorax, abdomen, or chest, we are breathing out. Remember that, please. Just a normal process. Then breathe in while you bend backwards. Once again, breathe out and relax. Breathe in, backward bending, please. And come back to the starting position. Now, sideways rotation. Breathe out again. Breathe in and come to the starting position. Breathe out, please. Breathe in and relax. Breathe out. Breathe in and relax. Now sideways bending. Breathe out, please. Breathe in and relax. Breathe out again. Breathe in and relax. If you keep your eyes closed during the practice and also stay in the final position for just a few seconds, you will be able to feel the effects of the practice and gain more benefits from it in the long run. Now, neck rotation. Slowly bend your neck forward, take it to one side, take it behind to the back, to the other side, and to the starting position. We're going to breathe in throughout the rotation, very, very slowly, please, so you don't feel giddy. And breathe out towards the end and relax, please. Even if I don't mention it, make sure you don't feel hurried. You are relaxing. Even if you miss one or two practices, it's okay. You can always review the video and try the lessons and practices again, but for now, just do it at your own pace. Now in the reverse direction, please. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Go as slow as you can go, and that will actually help you build strength more and more, going slow. Then breathe out towards the end of the rotation and relax, please. Now stretch your legs. We will proceed to trunk twisting. Keep your legs slightly apart. Place your palms behind your back at a comfortable distance, not too far, right? That's not comfortable, and not too straight up. Just at a comfortable position. And this is long sitting posture, which is also one of the relaxative postures in yoga. Now, slowly what we will do is we will bring our legs slightly closer together, and we will come a little bit straight. Slowly twist our trunk, not just our upper back and shoulders. Try to twist from the lower, like the waist and the trunk area. And place your palms at a comfortable distance from your body. And while you're there, you just have to slowly bend forward. Go as far as you can. Please keep your body and your limitations in mind. Do not force yourself. And come back slowly. Remember, please, when the breath is going out, we just help that. So while you're bending forward, when there is pressure on our chest and abdomen, just allow the breath to go out easily, okay? And then when you're coming back up, you can breathe in and then relax. So on the other side, please place your palms at a comfortable distance. Breathe out while bending forward. Try not to raise your hips. Just feel the stretch, a good stretch. And breathe in and come back, please. One more time. Breathe out. Bend forward. Breathe in. Come back. One last time on the opposite side. Breathe out while bending forward. Stay there again for a few seconds, please, while you feel the effects of the practice. And then breathe in and relax. We will proceed to further parts of our body. Lie down, please, in Shavasana or the dead body pose. As I mentioned, if you do not want to be a dead body, that is, we have to practice Shavasana more. It will really provide us a lot of benefits. You don't want to be a dead body sooner, then please practice this more and learn and cultivate the art of relaxation, thorough relaxation. Keep your legs at a comfortable distance apart, your hands slightly apart from the body. Release your neck to one side. And now make a mental note of your whole body, please, from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. Every part of your body, legs, hands, upper body, lower body, the muscle groups, calf muscles, thighs, abdomen, everywhere, your neck, your back, even your hips, your face. Don't hold any part of your body tight. Everything should be relaxed as much as possible. Fingers and toes, palms. And please make a mental note and observe the flow of your breath. Try to breathe normally. Now, once you feel relaxed, let's put our body into action after relaxation. Please bring your legs close together, hands closer, palms facing to the ground. I will show this with both legs. You can either do it both or one leg as you are able to do comfortably. Slowly bend your legs, bring them close to the chest, then straighten them out, and then release them to the floor. One more time. And again, when there is slight pressure on the abdomen or chest, breathe out. And then breathe in as you release to the ground. Now let's do this in the opposite direction, please. Once raise both your legs while trying to keep them straight at the knees. Then bend them, bring the knees as close to the chest as possible. Now bring the heels closer to the hips, then release to the starting position. One more time, please. Please breathe out as you exert pressure on the abdomen or chest, and breathe in while you release to the ground. Relax, please. Slowly turn to one side. Take support of your palms, spread your fingers, and get up. So you don't feel the rush of blood to your head. You don't feel giddy. Now we will proceed to Surya Namaskara. So we learned a very simplified Surya Namaskara last time. We will proceed one step further and learn Surya Namaskara in a better way today. So what we will do is we will stand up straight and imagine where the sunlight enters our home, and we are doing Surya Namaskara, which is a salutation to Sun God for giving us warmth in our lives, to our world, giving us vitamin D, for giving us light, for making our lives sunny and bright. So, Namaste. Keep your legs slightly apart. Make sure, please try and be as relaxed as possible before we start. Now we're going to start Surya Namaskara. Try and follow as much as possible, please. 1, 2, bend forward from the trunk And if you're not able to place your palms completely, it's okay. What you can do is place your palms on the floor while bending your knees in the beginning. And then slowly you can stretch them out. Now, 3, one leg to the back, 4, other leg to the back. Now this next step is important. 5, please bring your body either parallel or completely down on the floor. 6, stretch up. 7, push your body back, heels closer to the ground. 8, one leg forward. 9, another leg forward. And 10, you're standing up again. Okay, let's try this just one more time, please. We begin with Namaste, saluting the sun god. Now, 1, stretch up, raise your hands up. 2, bend from your trunk, please. It's okay to bend your legs at the knees in the beginning. Place your palms on the floor, and then you can try to stretch it as much as possible. 3, one leg to the back. 4, extend the other leg. And 5, either come parallel to the ground or completely down, whichever you can do comfortably. Then 6, raise up, and this is one of the practices called Bhujangasana. And 7, bring your heels close to the ground as possible. 8, one leg to the front. 9, another leg. And 10. Now let's go ahead and practice a few asanas. We will learn more and more about Surya Namaskara, about the various stages, about the background of it, and understanding how to practice better and gain more benefits in future lessons. Please sit in comfortable posture or Sukhasana, which is just crisscrossing your legs, sitting straight. Bring your breathing to normal. Now let's proceed to Ardha Padmasana, which is half lotus pose. Bringing one leg to the front, placing it on the opposite thigh. This is Ardha Padmasana. The other leg is below the leg. Sit straight. If you are able to go for the Purna Padmasana or the Padmasana, please go ahead and push the leg which is below to the front and try to bring it up on the opposite thigh. So either practice Ardha Padmasana or Padmasana. Padma meaning lotus. Sit straight, please. Breathe normally. Place your palms on the knees. And just try to relax thoroughly even while you are in this asana. Now release. If you did not do Padmasana, then what you can do is take the leg that was down, place it on top now this time, and the opposite leg which was on top now goes to the bottom. So you do the other part of Ardha Padmasana, and the rest of us can continue with Padmasana again. Please sit straight. Keep your eyes closed, and in the final stage of every asana, try to breathe normally, relaxing as much as possible and feeling the effects of the practice. Please release. We will proceed to Yoga Mudra, which we learned the other day. So what we have to do is we sit in Padmasana or Ardha Padmasana, and we will bend our body forward, our upper body. And if in case you're not able to do either Ardha Padmasana or Padmasana, you can even just do while sitting in the chair or sitting in Sukhasana. I'm going to turn this way so you can see better what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to go for Padmasana, and please sit in whichever asana is more comfortable for you, either Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana, Sukhasana. and hold your hands at the back, just around the wrist, as if when you're going for a walk. You do that sometimes. So hold it at the back. Keep your back straight, please, and slowly go on bending at the waist or trunk, not just the upper back or shoulders. Try to bend at the waist and go as far as you comfortably can. The goal here is to become so flexible that we can touch our forehead, nose, or chin to the ground. But for now, whichever is your final stage, please try and stay there for just a few seconds. Breathe normally, feel the effects of the practice. Slowly come back to the starting position. And then relax, please. Release your asana. We will then proceed to Vajrasana and Ardha Vajrasana. Vajra meaning diamond. What we are doing is we are bending one leg, placing the foot by the side of our hip. And then if you are able to do Vajrasana, you can try this. If not, just keep your other leg extended, please. Bend the other leg, place the foot by the side of the hip, and please try and sit on the ground. Please try and sit as much as possible. If it's not possible in the beginning, just take support of your palms and stay wherever you can. But this is our goal, sitting on the ground in between our feet and sitting comfortably and closing our eyes in final stage. Again, breathe normally, please. Breathe normally. Relax. Now, those of you who did Ardha Vajrasana, please try and do Ardha Vajrasana with the other leg. And stretch your leg one after the other. So, this was Vajrasana. So, we are out of time for today's lesson. We learned quite a few things today, and we will post this video on our Facebook page. So, I request you to take a little bit of time to review all that we learned in our previous lessons as well as today's lesson, and practice it once again today and tomorrow, and become more prepared for our next lesson. Now to the fun part. So in the beginning of our live session today, we spoke about a fun challenge that is open for all of us in the spirit of being enthusiastic or Utsahi. And also this is really an opportunity for us to help this world a little bit more now during these tough times and spread the good cheer. So here is what we need to do. We would be sharing this video or any post from Facebook page for Utsahi Yoga Foundation. Tag at least 10 of your friends, more the better. And also you need to tag Utsahi Yoga. We are Utsahi. I'm going to show this board so you can remember. I hope this is visible. So these are the different hashtags you have to use. We are Utsahi and Utsahi Yoga, and most important for the current situation is stay home, save lives. This is one hashtag, no spaces for any of these. Please share our lessons, maybe the link for our lessons or one of the Facebook posts that we have with these three hashtags. Tag at least 10 or more of your friends. So doing this, we are emphasizing the importance of staying home, and this will really save lives. We are heroes by staying home, and we are also emphasizing that we are enthusiastic. We are going to spread good cheer and positive vibes in the world, and we are all together at Utsahi Yoga. Let's learn yoga lessons together, free yoga lessons for everyone around the world, and let's all stay healthy and come out stronger. Thank you so much for joining, and please do like our page so you can get immediate updates from us. Namaste.